Well, part two. This is part two. First we had the culinary competition. Now we have the bartending competition, and the bartenders coming out today to compete for the one spot on the culinary team, the one bartending spot on the culinary team. So I guess everybody will bring the A game from up front, right? We'll find out how the competition actually running, was the requirements and so on as usual, and bring in some nice footage and some best shots and thing, right? So, bit business again. Well, we're here with Mr. Madhu to find out about the running of the competition today. I don't think it's looking like the regular flaring competition that you'd see when you go to TGI and that sort of place.
Well, what we have here is more classic bartenders competition, where you make drinks using classic methods and using ingredients primarily from scratch. So you're hardly going to see people using juices and nectars, but they're going to use fresh fruit, spices. They're creating their own signature drinks, all right? The competition is modeled after Taste of the Caribbean. That's the big competition everybody is rooting for to make it on the team. And so we're using the same format as Taste of the Caribbean. We have three categories, but we have 18 bartenders competing today. You have a rum category, that's the first category, a vodka, and then we have the mystery bar. But to make it to the mystery bar, we're only taking the top 6 out of the 18.
How much time they have to create their drinks?
Well, in the first 2 rounds, they have 4 minutes, all right? But they have to replicate the drink. So it's 2 drinks of the same category, one for show and one for the judges. So when they're making the drink, they're making it twice, all right? So that will be 4 minutes. When they reach the mystery bar will be given 20 minutes. But within that 20 minutes, they have to write up their recipe, they have to execute the drink and prepare their own garnish from scratch. In the prelims, the rum and the vodka, they are already prepping their garnish. So they have a little heads up. So when they go there, just to execute, and that's how it's going.
Now the judges do have to drink a full drink to judge this thing.
Well, one is not advisable. All right, it's not advisable because a lot of drinks will be coming out today. So what they'll be doing is just sampling. What the judge is looking for is not just what the average man would look for. They're looking ready for the structure and the balance of the cocktail. So it's really 3 things they're looking at. They're looking at spirit, they're looking at sour, and they're looking at sweet, and how these 3 combine and how they balance in the cocktail. More than that, we'll be looking at methodology, how the bartender uses specific techniques. So things like stirring, shaking, muddling, rolling, flambeing. These are the techniques that they will, which of course is more a classic approach to mixology. Unlike the flair bartending, which is, you know, the juggling and part of it. That has a critical part of it, but for this leg of the competition, not so. Because our competition is focused primarily on classic cocktails.
Well, we're down to the finals here. The first 2 rounds went through. You had the rum rounds and the vodka rounds, and now they're on to the mystery bar, right? So what happened was the final 6 out of the whole field came down to 6. They got 15 minutes to go through a mystery bar here. If you check it out, you have some juices, you have rosemary, you have things like ginger, moby bark, pimento peppers, assortment of fruits, local fruits, tropical fruits, that sort of thing, clove, chilies, whole spice. And what they had to do is come up with their original recipes for their own drinks. Seems exciting. Seems very exciting. You see what they come up with, and we'll show you, right? Check it out.
Hi, my name is Carla Cupid and I'm actually from the Cape Park Hotel.
Alright, and how you find the competition was today?
It was actually fierce. It was fierce. It was a tight one and I wouldn't want to be one of the judges. Very hard to choose. So much of wonderful cocktails, concepts, methods. It was fantastic. So
What was your overall strategy for the day?
the overall was basically to try something new, which I did, and just to make it to the final.
How you feel about your performance for the day?
I felt good. I felt good about my performance. I felt that I could have done much better, but of course time against me and so forth, but no problem.
And it's competition too.
And it's competition. So the thing about it, you come with one mind frame and when you reach here, it's a difference. But everybody was really good. The competitors was excellent. Everybody was more team members and that's really nice. So once you get that welcoming, it's supposed to be easier, but as you say, competition is competition.
All right, thanks very much.
You're welcome.
And good luck too.
Oh, thank you.
Well, we had another finalist, and well, introduce yourself.
Asha Bihari.
From which restaurant?
Shakers on the Avenue.
Shakers on the Avenue. Yeah, I know you look familiar.
Yeah.
How you find the competition today?
It was stiff. It was really, really stiff.
Difficult?
I wouldn't say difficult because, we had a while to practice, but everybody came on really unique stuff. So, we were all intimidated by each other.
Tell me a little bit about the game plan for the day. For the day.
Well, my
overall mindset.
My overall mindset was obviously to make it to mystery round, right? Hoping that my vodka drink would have thrown everybody off when I came with the mussels, right? Which clearly it did, because nobody really incorporated food into their drinks, apart from 2 other drinks, which was rum, which was just bacon, right? It tasted really good, right? But I think I threw them off and I was well and good. It was a big risk I took, a really, really big risk.
And what led you to that risk to come up with something like that?
Well, cocktails changing now. We don't have to go with fruits and nuts all the time. You understand? We don't need to go with that all the time. As simple as a dirty martini is, olive juice and everything. It's simple.
So how did mystery basket treat you in the last round here?
The mystery basket was really a mystery. It was difficult, but that's what a mystery basket is, huh? It is. And it wasn't that hard. My drink came out a little too strong, but that's because I'm probably one of the only Trinidadians that's not a rum drinker. But the judges was pleased with it, so I could only go on luck.
And that's a regular thing with you, I like to mix the drinks hard?
Well, it depends.
On?
How do you want it?
Oh, so like if I come by Shakers, look for you and you mix my drink real strong. If I wanted strong.
Yeah, you'll pay double as well.
Good answer. Alright, thanks and good luck.
Thanks a lot.
Hi, I'm Daniel Jones of Martini Makers, Managing Director of Martini Makers Limited, professional bar service company.
Alright, cool. Now you are no stranger to this competition. You were here before. Tell me a little bit about the history in this competition.
Right. Well, this is my 3rd year competing. Actually, yeah. It's actually my 4th year competing. I won the title last year, so I was on the Culinary team where I went to the regional competition held at Hyatt Miami. and I won best vodka drink, best rum drink, most creative cocktail overall. And well, the team won gold for that for last year. Yeah. So this year it's somewhat defending a title. You know, you only have 2 years on the team, so yeah.
And what you thought of the competition?
I was really proud of my team, the Martini Makers team. We came out in high numbers, as you saw, but I was really impressed and pleased with the performance of each one of them. Some of them, we had about 5 of them who competed for the first time, and they seemed composed, they deliver a great performance, and creativity was definitely there. We even had 3 out of the 6 were from Martini Makers in the final, so we were pleased for that. Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, you're at home doing all in the first 2 rounds, the rum and the vodka. But how did mystery basket treat you?
Well, that mystery basket was tricky. I mean, we only had 3 base spirits, for instance. I mean, I'm just speaking in how I view it. You know, we saw just two types of rum and 1 whiskey as your base. So as a bartender, you know, you're looking at your options, and it was very limited, meaning that there wasn't. The purpose was to really, you know, pull that bartender who has the creative quality, and I hope that, you know, I won, right? But I mean, I know all of the bartenders, they did a great job, and I commend them. This is a game where, you know, we all compete, but it's healthy competition at the end of the day.
And what was your overall mindset for the day? Like, how did you approach the competition in general?
Well, I have a passion for mixology, you know, so for me it's always a learning experience. You win some, you lose some, but it's a passion keeps you motivated. A passion keeps you enthused. You look at things and you enjoy it when it comes in small and large also. So for me, the experience today was blissful. Seeing my team in numbers and performing well, you know, it's a reward for me. So I mean, the cherry on the cake would be to win the title. Yeah.
All right, well, good luck, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Thank you.
All right, cool, thanks.